There's a growing call for transparency over how your government makes decisions and who it listens to. The Toronto Board of Health today said it wants the government to release all the advice given to Dr. Williams and to your cabinet from the public health measures table and other tables. We've heard about public health staff having to sign NDAs to participate in this. So you've said you've been transparent. You said the public will see everything you see. Yep. Are you prepared to make all of this advice public? And if not, why not?
Well, Laura, I don't know of any other government across Canada that's been more transparent. It's unprecedented transparency. What I know, people find out, and they find out at 1 o'clock every single day when I'm out there. We're one of the first provinces, I think us in BC, that showed modeling and dashboard. Anyone can go online, see where the ICU beds are, where the capacity of the hospitals are. They can run through the whole gamut. And I'm going to continue being transparent, because I took the belief right from the beginning of this pandemic, and I told our cabinet, our caucus, I said, anything that we know, we're coming out there in a day or the next day, and we're going to be transparent and tell the people. And a very simple philosophy, we're all in this together. I can't get through this by myself. I can't get through it with just our government. We need the people's buy-in. Without the people's buy-in, without businesses' buy-in, we aren't going to get through it. But thank God, the people have bought in and became Team Ontario. The companies became Team Ontario, Ontario-made products. We've all stuck together, and that's how we're going to get through this. But I'll continue being transparent on anything I know.
Follow up?
Premier, with all due respect, the public had no idea that Public Health Ontario had recommended thresholds 4 times lower than what your government initially proposed until it was revealed in the Toronto Star. So there's a missing piece here to do with accountability about who in your government recommended the 10% threshold in the red zone. Was it Dr. Williams? Was it you? Was it cabinet, or was it both? And please don't say it's just some amorphous group of experts. Can you answer clearly who decided on the 10%? And now that the framework has been changed, do you admit that you were wrong?
Well, again, Laura, it's not about being wrong or right. I'll tell you, Dr. Williams signed off on the last rollout that we had, and along with lowering the thresholds. So on both items, a week before, when we saw the numbers at 900 to 1,200, he signed off on it. And I'll take responsibility for everything in this province, as I have from day one, and I'll continue doing that. But again, I listened to Dr. Williams, Dr. Brown. Dr. Brown came out here, I think once, maybe he didn't, he told me, just under Dr. Brown has 100 docs giving him advice. Not to mention who Dr. Williams works with, or any of the other doctors, be it Dr. Dirk. But we're going to continue being transparent, and I'll pass it over to the Minister of Health. Thank you.
Well, we have been transparent with the people of Ontario since this pandemic began. We do have as the Premier said, the daily press conferences where you're welcome to ask us any questions about decisions that have been made. But we also have people coming forward. Dr. Williams does 2 briefings per week on his own without any politicians being around. People are, again, available to answer any questions. We do publicly release information. We've had our first tranche of information that's released, telling people about what the situation is in their local public health region, what's happening with hospital capacity, how many deaths, unfortunately, there have been, and so on. We're preparing a second tranche of information because we want people to receive all of this information. It's being prepared now with the digital services for presentation, and we're going to continue to do that. It's very important that everybody knows what decisions are being made, and we're continue to indicate that and keep the public fully informed of everything that's going on with respect to COVID-19 and the steps that we're taking as well to combat it.
Next question.
I'm gonna follow up on Laura's question too. Our team here is the only team in the entire country. I'm the only premier in the entire country. I'll even go one step further. I'm the only elected official in the entire country that comes out here every single day, never missed a day, unless it's a civic holiday, but never misses a day, and takes questions from the media, and tough questions too. So I don't shy away from it at all. I'm going to continue coming out here every day, informing the people of Ontario. And I'll tell you, that doesn't happen across the country in any jurisdiction except here. So I'm going to continue being transparent.